Hey, it's Berta.
And I'm Lisa.
And welcome to Two Takes Later, the podcast where two nostalgic millennials deep dive into your favorite shows, movies, and all things pop culture.
Because we're on a mission to rehash our old favorites, obsess over new discoveries, and basically never shut up about how they made us feel.
We're talking the scenes that made us ugly cry, the ones that had us throwing popcorn at the TV, and the moments we still can't get over.
So grab your snacks, grab your feelings, and get ready for a whole lot of opinions you didn't ask for, but are definitely gonna love.
Two takes later, because one take just isn't enough.
New episodes every week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hi, Berta.
Hey, Lisa.
How are you?
I'm great. How are
Good.
you?
I'm good. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Already at episode 6.
Yes.
Can you believe it?
Episode 6.
I feel like we're just running through.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things happening. You know, this was season 2. This was a cultural phenomenon at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's talking about it at work. This is what you're doing.
This is the cooler talk.
This is when HBO had HBO's Sunday night programming was the thing.
So I didn't watch anything else except this. What else was on? Did you?
Well,
watch
no. I guess what I mean is like every Sunday, like their Sunday night time slot was coveted.
Yeah.
Anything that was playing at this Sunday night, time slot was considered the TV that you wanted to watch, and they kind of tried to make it happen again after this, but I don't think it ever
Didn't
really
quite catch on.
Yeah.
Well, and they went through a bunch of different transitions. It was like HBO Max, HBO Go. Like there were all sorts of things, and I think it really screwed things up.
Well, I don't know why they got rid of... First of all, there was like a year or two where they decided to get rid of the HBO part of it and just call it Max. And I think that was one of the dumbest dumbest decisions, because HBO sort of has this reputation, like the name HBO.
Yes.
Of like prestige programming.
Exactly. I was just thinking that when I was younger, it was like, I wish we could afford HBO.
Yeah, I know.
Like
I know.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's like, oh, I loved that week. I don't know if anyone else remembers. There was a week that like if you didn't have to really, I think if you had like basic cable, there was a week where like Disney Channel and like a bunch of other stations would like be there for free.
Yeah.
And I remember that was like the best week of my life. Because I'd be like, oh my gosh, I get to watch Disney Channel. Like a rich.
HBO was free. And you would
HBO and Disney.
But see, it was like, I think it also happened at that annoying time where the TV guide was just like a reel.
Yes. So you have to watch
you had
the TV.
to watch. Yes,
You'd be like locked in.
Yeah.
But you know what? We learned it built character because you learned patience.
Yeah.
You learned to like
Is that what
appreciate things, you know? Because I feel like now it's like I don't know. Like it's nice that you don't have to like wait for anything, but I do feel like at that point it was like, well, I better watch I don't know. I don't even know the ones I didn't like watching.
Oh. It was like Weather on the 8s. Do you remember that on the Weather Channel? And it would give you the local. That's really good. I don't remember that. Wow. You're amazing. But it would be like if you weren't sitting down at 7:08 p.m., you missed the local and you had to wait another 10 minutes.
And then it was the same thing with like if your school canceled.
Oh, yeah.
School, you'd have to, if you had a snow day, you'd have to just wait for it to make the whole way around. It's like, I passed the C already. Right? Oh no, they're at D. I'll never find out if I have school.
Yeah, those were the days.
Yeah.
We thought would never end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
they were good times.
Yeah. But you're right. This was a lot happening. And I do remember a few times HBO crashing because so many people were trying to be on watching. Yeah, this was
fully like, it was HBO Go, and you'd have to sometimes refresh for quite a while. Your app, if you were watching it on an app. So it's season 2, episode 6, The Old Gods and the New.
Yeah.
And we open with Bran, right?
Yes. Well, it starts with, because Bran is sleeping.
Yes.
And Theon comes storming in and he's like, Bran, I've taken the castle. What?
It's like, wow, what a strong guy you are.
Well, Bran's like, what? What are you talking about? What do you mean you took the castle?
From like a little kid. A little
right? Wow, big victory.
Disabled kid.
You're right. I know. And Theon's like, you've got to go down and tell the people that you yield Winterfell to me.
He's like, I don't think I'm going to do that. That doesn't make any sense. Master Lewin gets to the ravens before Theon can stop and sends a raven. So word will now be getting out.
Yeah.
That Theon's doing this. And so again, Alfie Allen, the guy who plays Theon, really nails it. I think he's really good in this part. He's you never buy that he's like good at this, you know?
Oh yeah.
He's succeeding right now, but you know it's short-lived because he's inept. Yeah.
Well, and his first mate is the one who's giving him all the like things he should do.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
They're like, by the way, this is probably not a good idea to be doing exactly with this. Yeah.
Right. And so
like, right.
Well, and they're down in the square and all the guys are like, we'll never yield to you. Like, you know, this is bullshit kind of thing. And Osha immediately is like, I swear allegiance to you or whatever. And he's like, get out. And Bran's like, what? Why would you do that?
And she's like, your dream came true. I believe you.
Yeah. Like the oceans or the waters or whatever have come to Winterfell. And we're like, oh no. But then there was also another part to that dream that Sir Roderick drowned.
Your guy with the braids that you...
Yeah, the beard braids.
Yeah.
Yeah. They bring him in. They bring him in right at that moment.
Yep.
And he's all bloody. He's got like stuff all over his face and he's pissed, obviously, yelling at Theon. And so Theon walks over to him and he's like, you served Ned Stark well, you can serve me, you know, whatever. And
he doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to hurt the guy.
Right.
But all the guys around him are like, they're never going to respect you if you let somebody talk to you like this.
Well,
and the guy's like not backing down.
Yeah.
He puts him in his place. He's like, you're a little coward and a little punk. You're a little punk bitch.
Old spit in the face move.
Yeah.
And then
it's like, yeah.
Well, and Theon's like, put him in the dungeons and
they're like, no.
You have to kill him.
Yeah. Which I'm like, this is where Theon probably could have pushed back and like maybe got a little bit of a spine and been like, that's not how I'm going to be doing things here.
Right.
But he doesn't know what he's doing.
Or
he's just flying by the seat of his pants. He doesn't know what he's doing. And he's not confident.
This is the worst.
It's really bad. They make him behead him. And they're like, they make Theon do it.
Yes.
And he doesn't do it well. And the guy's last words are, Bran, I'm going to see your father. It's so sad.
I know. But it seriously was so gruesome. Like, it took like 3 swings and he had to kick his head off.
Yeah, I have a little confession to make. I did the little, like, my tablet has like a past 10 minutes, or past 10 seconds, past 10 seconds. And I did that like 3 times. Because I was like, I don't think I have the chutzpah to watch these like 3-minute long beheadings.
Well, and the thing is, like, you can tell, which you didn't watch it, but you can tell that he didn't kill him on the first one. Like, Roderick is still very much alive after he gets whacked the first time.
Because like, Theon is inept.
I know.
He is still a boy. He's not confident.
So, yes, there's that. But do you think his sword would actually have been sharp enough? Like, I feel like there's a specific type of weapon you need.
Well, I feel like Ned did it in the first. I mean, there's some play here where like we see what a real leader looks like at least in this world of Westeros, where you got to kill people. You know, Ned did this in the first episode, and it was like,
but I feel like pretty quick. Pulled out a different, like a specific. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's like a specific sword that you should be using for this that's sharp enough. That's, you know what I mean?
Well, I think it's a metaphor for Theon just not having what it takes to be doing this. You
That
know,
is
he's like his sword. He's dull.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I bet that's what the writers intended.
I don't know anymore.
That's actually really freaking amazing.
I think at this point in the story, that was probably intentional, because I think the writers still had some thought.
But that comparison is really deep.
You are welcome.
I'm like,
that's what you get when you hang with me.
Yeah, deep thought.
Deep thoughts.
Yeah, I like that.
You're welcome.
Okay, well now we're at north of the wall, and John and Corin, I guess is how you say his name, and Ghost, they're walking. You know, the whole group, they're walking to the camps, and Ghost is up on the mountain, and John's like, Ghost, come on.
Yeah.
And
come on, Ghost.
Yeah, and Corin's like, he's a wild thing. You can't control wild things.
Yes.
And I feel like that's just supposed to be like a foreshadowing. But
yeah.
I also kind of feel like Ghost might actually have some more awareness of what's happening than, you know what I mean? So it could be both.
Ghost. I think that when the Starks and other people learn to listen to what the animals and the old ways are saying to them, they do better in this world. So they have like little conversations there. It's a pretty quick
transition to Harrenhal.
Harrenhal.
Oh boy.
Fun place.
So okay, so Arya's filling all the cups as the cupbearer, and Tywin is reprimanding the one guy because he sent like a letter to the wrong place.
Yeah.
To the wrong person.
Yeah.
And someone who's actually loyal to the North. Like, you're an idiot. So, yeah, what a rookie move. You sent it to the wrong people. That's so dumb. And Tywin realizes that Arya can read. So I'm kind of shocked at this point because he doesn't seem to realize or attempt to find out who she really is. Like, you're such a strategist and you always know what's up, but you're just like I feel like
Tywin, though, like, is always about, he's thoughtful. He's I think he wants maybe to see more before he like takes a step in taking action with that, because he is a strategist.
But I feel like he talks about so much in front of her. Like, she is literally getting all of the secrets.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you vet, like, I mean, if you have any inkling that this person can read, maybe there's a little bit more to them. Like, I feel like that's just, whatever.
I mean, the movie has to or the show has to happen, but yes, I agree with you. It's one of those situations where we're like, well, the show has to happen.
Yes, that's true.
The plot.
Yeah, we can't immediately kill Arya off because she's, Arya Stark.
Yeah.
But that's true. Yeah. But then there's a knock on the door. There's a knock on the door. And Peter Baelish comes in. And Arya's like, oh, shit. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done for.
Yeah.
And, I mean, she's pouring drinks and whatever. And you can tell Peter is not really paying attention, which is probably how it is.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. But then she fucking dumps his wine.
Yeah.
And he looks at her and he knows immediately who she is. And he thankfully doesn't rat her out.
Yeah.
Why
do you think he doesn't do that?
For whatever's going to benefit him.
Yeah. There's always a strategy with him too. Do you think it's because he cares about Cat?
I don't know, because you fucking betrayed Ned.
Well, yeah, but Ned's not Cat.
Well, but I'm just saying, like, that hurts Cat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe it is for Cat, because he went to her camp and was like, your girls will be returned to you, kind of thing. And maybe he is going to try to not be a dick. But I don't know.
You can never
tell with Peter. He's
Baelish.
Yeah.
Peter Baelish.
He is a trickster, and he's out for his own good all the time.
He really is.
So, okay. Well, now we're back north of the wall.
Yes.
We're sneaking up on a camp of wildlings.
Yes. Jon meets Ygritte for the first time.
I know.
And it's so cute. They have chemistry, like immediately. Chemistry.
Yeah.
You're like, you know where it's going. But yeah, I mean, it's nice. Their banter is fun. Also, the actor and actress are married in real life.
And didn't they met on the show, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do. They have a really good chemistry.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is like, they killed all these men. Corin's like, you have to kill her. And he's like, oh, I will. And then the whole camp walks away for some reason. And he's
I will.
Yeah. And he's left there with Ygritte. Yeah, I won't let her escape. And then he fucking lets her escape.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
And then Jon goes after her, right?
Yep. And he manages to catch her.
Yeah.
But the sun's going down.
Yeah. So she's like, please don't kill me.
Again.
My sister had a baby. And then, did you ever see that?
No. What do you?
Did you ever see the shark tail, the shrimp? That's what it reminded me of. So, did you ever see Shark Tale?
Yes, but a very long time ago.
So there's a part where there's the sharks, and the one shark is like trying to toughen up the other shark, and they're like, "Here, take this shrimp and eat it, and that'll show us that you're a big tough guy." And he picks up the shrimp, and the shrimp is like, "My sister had a baby, and then the baby has no arms and legs, and the." Did you ever see it?
No, I don't remember this.
I work a double shift at the factory. Put food on the table, but it's hard. And
so basically trying to get out of getting eaten. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what Ygritte does.
Yeah.
Actually, she doesn't do that. She's not like, my sister had a baby and it has no arms and legs.
So you know what? And she doesn't do this either, but did you ever watch The Good Place?
Yes.
So when they're trying to kill Janet.
Yeah.
And every time they approach the button, she's like, I have 2 kids. And she pulls out like a picture, like a family picture. Yeah. And they walk, because they feel bad, they walk away. And she's like, that's completely fake. It's just a felt safe. I'm a computer. Like there's nothing. And they approach again. She's like, please don't. I don't want to die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
But she's kind of more like, I mean, she kind of lets him do, like, she's like, yeah, go ahead. Well, just strike fast.
I think she knows okay.
Yeah,
initially she's like, yes, just end it. And then after he purposefully misses.
Hesitates, yeah.
Then she's like, all right.
She's like, I got this guy.
Yeah.
I got him wrapped around my finger.
Yes.
I got him purring in my lap like a kitty cat.
It is true.
Yeah.
It is true.
Yep.
Okay, now we're back at King's Landing.
Yes. They send Myrcella away.
Mm-hmm. She's going to Dorne.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Cersei's mad. And I think this might come back to haunt Tyrion.
Yeah. I mean, she specifically says, I hope someday you love someone and I'm going to tear them away.
But honestly, it is probably a good idea for her to go there because Dorne is a nice place.
Yes.
So
I feel like Tyrion does care about Myrcella and he cares about the realm and he cares about the king. Like he is making a legitimate move. This is not out of spite for Cersei. There's no, but she, and there's no harm being done to her. But Cersei acts like you just killed her daughter right in front of her. Kind of, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I feel like Cersei's starting to break a little bit because of how fucking insane Joffrey is.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
You know what I mean? Yeah.
He's the worst.
But, so they're walking through the court. They're on their way back to the castle. Yes. And the people are mad because they're starving. And someone throws some cow poop at Joffrey. And he just loses his shit.
But aren't they just asking for bread? And then Joffrey's like... I don't care.
Yeah, right. But they literally just throw cow shit at him, like one thing. And he's like, kill them all.
Yeah, he like has no restraint at all. And then that really doesn't help things. They're under attack and everyone jumps into panic mode. Everyone kind of separates. Sansa and her septon septa.
So just Sansa gets lost.
Yeah.
But everyone's broken up. But they grab... So the Septon was at the departing, basically kind of reading like, you know, a blessing or whatever. And the crowd grabs the septon.
Yeah.
And that brings us to our cheese episode.
Would you like to introduce it?
I will introduce it. So I'll tell you why this brings. Okay, so we have a Happy Farms light string cheese, a mozzarella light string cheese. And we're going to pull this cheese apart, much like the people in the square.
The angry folks peel.
Yeah, they peel the septon apart. Just tear his arm right off. Tear some cheese off.
If anyone has seen the movie Weapons, it's like, actually, no, I don't want to spoil it. So, all right, I don't know if you'll be able to catch this, but I'm about to pull apart some mozzarella Happy Farms string cheese. Ready?
And you tore it off just like they tore the arm.
Yeah. And then I'm going to slap them together. All right, Lisa.
Okay, let's have some string cheese.
Have some string cheese.
I'm going to pull off my own piece. Maybe this is the leg. Maybe this is the leg. I love string cheese.
I do too.
I mean, I love mozzarella cheese too, so it's actually like it just hits all the bases.
I watch like ramen videos where it'll be like shorts of people going into like a 7-Eleven in Korea and like making a ramen. And they almost always take string cheese and they put string cheese in their ramen.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's weird, I think. I mean...
You're like, really? That's so gross.
Well, I just feel like when I think of ramen, having string cheese in it does not sound appetizing.
I'll give you my ramen hack.
Okay.
When I like really want to when I really want to jazz up my ramen, I do several things, but first of all, I cook it in a pan, and then at the end, like I add enough like broth and seasoning and stuff and like water, but then at the very end, I throw in like a Kraft single, and it melts.
What?
And it makes
like American cheese?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I know it's weird.
That sounds horrible.
It's delicious.
So
it adds like a creaminess. And it elevates the whole thing. It's so delicious.
So
but
I'm more
you gotta be careful what ramen you use. Well, I use a Shin ramen.
Okay.
Or bulldog.
And then do you put like hard-boiled egg and meat and all that fun stuff? Yeah. So I don't like any of that. I like hard-boiled eggs.
I like it.
Right. I'm just like the top ramen, 25 cent. You know.
I buy.
That's all I can handle.
I buy the stuff that's like makes your face hurt. It's so spicy.
Yeah.
I love it.
Jack likes that.
Yeah.
We actually got him a ramen bowl and chopsticks.
I have like 3 ramen bowls
for Christmas last year.
That's a great idea.
He loves ramen.
Yeah.
But
Aiden does too. Yeah.
I don't like meat, and I can't do it.
Well, I don't really add meat, but I add meat for other people.
You're so thoughtful.
I know.
You're such a thoughtful person.
Now
we know about adding mozzarella to your ramen.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, well,
all right.
So everyone is safe behind the doors, and we realize that Sansa is still out there, and Tyrion is like, you need to send your men out.
That's your future wife.
Yeah, you need to send your men out and save her. And he's like, I don't care. And he's like, Tyrion's like,
he's an idiot.
He's such a dick.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So then the Hound shows up and he's like, I'll get her. And he leaves.
And
he goes for it.
I hate to say it, but I kind of love the Hound.
Same. I
touch on
this
him
a little bit later, but Sansa. He's a good person. He tries to seem like this badass, but he does have a good heart, I think.
Yeah, I think for the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
I have Sansa's about to get R-worded, and then the Hound comes to rescue her. So that's kind of how that scene ends. Yes. He just picks her up.
Oh, he beats the shit. He kills.
Yeah.
But he kills like 3 of them, and there was one just hiding in the corner. But he like literally throws her over his shoulder like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah.
And it's like,
yep. Adorable.
It was sweet, and I just felt so bad. And you can tell
the actress is really good. Sophie Turner is really good here.
And she has always hated the Hound, and she's been afraid of him.
Yeah.
And in this moment, it's just like, thank God you're here.
Thank God you're here, and thank God you're ruthless.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. So now we're with Arya, right?
Well, first we're in Qarth for like 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Dany's trying to get the Spice King to give her ships.
Okay.
And he's like, that's not a good investment. And then he walks away. And now we're with Arya.
It's not a good investment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So now we're with Arya and Harrenhal.
She gets caught reading at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have it's some really good scenes between her and Tywin. I love their banter. I like this part of the story. You can tell he gets a kick out of her.
Mm-hmm. He 100% does.
Yeah.
He even lets her eat. He's like, is that mutton? And she was like, yes. And he's like, oh, I don't like that. She's like, oh, I'll go get you some. And he's like, no, you should sit down and eat.
She's like, I'm not hungry. And he's like, of course you are.
Yeah. And she sits down and eats, and she steals that little note that has something about Robb. Mm-hmm. And so she's like, I need to go see what this says. And she's running through the square. She runs into Amory Locke, who's the one who couldn't read, or Lork. I don't know how you say his name.
Yeah.
And he thinks something's sus. He's like, where are you going? What you got? Yeah. And she's like, I'm going to the armory.
The armory's that way.
Well, and he's like, he's looking at the note. You can't fucking read. What are you doing? She knows she was in there.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm going to go talk to Tywin.
And then she runs off and finds Jaqen.
Yeah. Second name.
Yeah.
Do it now. And he's like,
I can't do it right now. You can't tell me when. She's like, you gotta do it now.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right.
Yeah, fine. So then Tywin's door opens and Amory's there and you're like, oh shit. And then he just falls forward with a dart in his neck.
He's got a dart in his neck. And Jaqen's just off somewhere, winking at the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's probably standing there. We just can't see him. He's just, it was good.
Yeah.
I was pretty happy. Now 2 names have been given. So
yes. What will be the last one?
We'll find out. Okay. So now
we're with Robb.
Yeah. We're with Robb.
I feel like this scene is kind of it's whatever. I feel like they just kind of have to show us what everyone's doing. But at this point in the story, I'm kind of I get a little bored in comparison with the other storylines.
Well, he does go over to Talisa.
Yeah, and we know he likes her. They have some, they talk.
Yeah,
and
he's trying to woo her. He has W Riz for the kids out there. He's got W Riz.
6, 7.
So because we're doing 6 and 7 today, and I said to my kids, we're recording episode 6, 7. So yeah, okay. It's exciting, that we're doing 6, 7. Yeah, but he's got some W Riz, and Kat shows up, and she's like, I miss you. I'm so happy to see you. And she knows. She sees the sparks flying between Robb and Talisa.
Yeah. And she's like, by the way, you are promised to another.
Yeah.
And he's like, I know, Mom. Whatever.
Yeah. And then
when I do marry, I want it to be for love.
Yeah. But that's not.
Sorry, Robb.
Yeah, that's not how it goes in this story. You are in debt and you have to pay that debt. So you will marry a Frey. So then they get approached by a soldier who at the time I didn't realize who it was.
Yes.
But he shows up and he's like, there's news from Winterfell. Yes. And then we change scenes. Yeah. Back at north of the wall.
Jon snuggles Ygritte. So so they do this all the time in movies where it's I hate you, but it's too cold. Yeah. So we have to get close for warmth.
And he's like, okay. And then she starts bumping and grinding on him. Yeah. And he's like, stop it.
Stop. Yeah.
And she's like, what? I didn't know I was even moving.
Just trying to get comfortable.
Yeah. That was a funny, now you know for sure Ygritte's
you're like, okay, all right, I got this. I know where this is going.
Yep.
Now we're back with Theon, right?
Nope. First we're back with Robb. Oh. This is when he's read the message now. He's read the message from Winterfell. They know Theon's taken it. Sir Roderick's dead. So Robb is like, I'm going back to Winterfell. I'm going to kill him. And Catelyn's like, you can't. You can't leave. And this soldier who came up to him, who turns out to be Roose Bolton, is like, you're going to lose all of the ground you've made it right now if you leave.
You can't do it. I really wonder, though, if he did it, if he'd still be alive and things would be different. I kind of wonder what he would have done.
If Robb would have gone?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, and honestly, if you're not moving on, I mean, I don't know how far away the Westerlands are from
Right.
from
Yeah, I don't know.
Winterfell, but like you may have been able to get your troops to still move on and still fight a little bit without you.
Yeah.
Till you got back.
You go and you whoop Theon's
Right.
Turkus.
So Roose is like, oh, I've got a bastard son I will send him
Here we go, man.
to handle it.
Here we go.
Yeah. And Rob's like, my brothers are not to be hurt. And I don't want you to kill Theon. I want you to bring him to me so I can ask him to his face. Why?
Yeah.
And Roose is like, okay, my son's a stand-up guy. So
I wonder if he's lying.
probably not. Nobody lies. Nobody lies. Now we're back at Winterfell just for...
Yes. So Osha is, again, it's like another one of those scenes where like they don't wear anything under like a tunic or under a cloak. And they're like, yeah.
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 She just strips down.
Yeah. And then,
And since he's a
and he
horny little
falls
dick,
for
yeah,
it.
he's like, okay, all right, I'm
he
on board.
falls for it. And you're like, and then,
I mean, it was
I guess
just, it just
it's a
kind of
quick-
ends
so
right
it's
there.
that, but
Yeah.
we're not totally done with that yet. We go back to King's Landing,
Mm-hmm.
and Shay is trying to like comfort Sansa,
After the attack.
and then Sansa is like real for a second, and
Yeah.
and Shay is like, "Don't you say that?
Yeah.
Don't you ever say that?"
Don't trust anyone. You
Yeah.
can't say you hate the king. He's fucking psycho.
Yeah, and she's
Now-
like, "But I can say it around you,
Right.
I
You're
can
my
trust
best
you."
friend.
And she's like, "Oh God."
Yeah. Great. Oh,
Yeah.
great. So, that's fun. Now we're back at Winterfell.
And Osha is, we see her true plan carried out. Theon is sleeping, and so she gets caught by one of Theon's men and slashes necks.
Like,
She slashes his neck.
well, she tricks him.
Yeah.
She says she's there to sleep with him because Theon wants her to sleep with everybody.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, okay. And then she kills him.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait, why? And then you hear a yell. And who comes out from the dark?
Who is it?
It's Bran and Rickon and Hodor.
Yep.
And-
It's all part of the plan.
Yeah, it was all part of the plan. They're going to escape with the direwolves.
Yes.
Okay,
It's smart.
Osha, thank you.
I love Osha. And I
do
like the
too.
actress too. Yeah.
I really like her. I think she's a good character.
Yeah. She's great.
And I feel like she's a good... Well, okay, we'll get to that in the
Right.
next episode. But
Qarth.
now we're back at Qarth.
Last scene of the sode, Dany enters, after that meeting, she goes back to her little spot and all of her people are slaughtered.
Yeah.
And then she goes to check on her dragons, and they're gone. And this is our first, where are my dragons
Yeah.
of the season?
And all of a sudden it cuts to like a hooded figure carrying them up the steps. And you can still hear the dragons screaming as
they're
it
real
cuts to
sad.
black.
Yeah.
So
That's it.
That's it. The end of episode 6.
Yes.
Wow, that seemed fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot happens. I think we had like 15 scene transitions,
It's
just like
crazy.
pop, 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 all
Yeah.
around the game board.
And there's a lot moving into place. I know. So now the dragons are gone. So now what? Now we have to find out what happens in the next episode.
Yeah.
So
Hope
come
you
back
guys
and
are-
join us.
Thanks for being along for the ride.
Yeah. And we'll be back for episode 7. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.